Have you ever wondered how to stand out on LinkedIn and get noticed by your clients or by potential recruiters? One way to really stand out on LinkedIn is to stay active on the platform. And today I'm going to talk you through how exactly you can do that so that you can get noticed and get seen by your potential customers and clients. And if you are looking for a new role, by those potential recruiters that you really want to get seen by. Let's dive in. Common challenges that people have with LinkedIn is that it is a platform with over a billion users. So, how do you stand out? If you are in a competitive field, then you may look at your LinkedIn newsfeed and think, well, lots of other people are also competing for the same customers, clients, and audience as myself. So, how do we stand out? There are four key areas that I want to talk to you about, and those are your profile, your network, your content, and your community. So let's start with your profile. When was the last time you updated your profile, and what are the key areas that you really should look at? So this is my LinkedIn profile, and you'll see there is my profile photograph, which is a current photograph. So make sure that your photograph is a recent one, that it's clear and easy to see your face. A lot of people I work with, they will have older photographs or maybe like a dark background and you can't quite see the person's face. People will connect with you when they can see who you are and it's a much clearer image of yourself. So you don't need to get a professional headshot taken. You can go and get a friend to take a photograph of you up against a white wall, but just make sure it is a photograph of your head and shoulders and smiling at the camera. When you do have your photograph uploaded, make sure that you have it set to visibility so that people can see it even if they're not connected to you on LinkedIn. And likewise, make sure that you don't have a gray background. Like over here, you can see a gray background in here. What happens when someone has not added in a background image? So background image, photograph, check the privacy settings on your photograph. And that is when you go to view profile and you click on public profile and URL over here. So go to your public profile settings, scroll down to edit visibility, and you will see your profile's public visibility. Make sure it is set to on. Scroll down and make sure that that is set to public so that all LinkedIn members on or off LinkedIn can see your face and your photograph in there. The next thing in your profile is your headline, and that is this bit here. So mine says LinkedIn marketing for B2B, podcaster, small business champion, and speaker. Does your headline reflect what it is that you want to be known for? If you have not edited your headline, and to edit it, you click this little pencil here and you go in and scroll down to headline and you write your headline in here. You can do this with AI. However, I prefer to write my own, and that will update your headline. The next area you want to make sure you check on your profile is your about section. And this should be well set out. So it should have lots of nice white space. It should be easy to read and it should be interesting for the person who wants to read it. There are some videos on here that will go through your about section specifically. And we also have some blogs on that, and I will link to those in the show notes. So make sure that you have your headshot, background image, headline, and about section as a bare minimum. When you update your profile, it resets your space in the LinkedIn algorithms. So it's very, very important that you do update it now and again. So number two is your content. So to stay active and visible on LinkedIn, I would like you to post content. This is something we do for our clients. So if you do not have the time for this or the knowledge on what to post, that is a service that we offer here at Louise Brogan Limited. And to write a post, think about the people that you want to stay visible in front of. What are they interested in? What stories do they want to hear? What articles could you share? How can you talk about things that are happening within your industry? The good news is you don't have to post every day. Even just once or twice a week makes a huge impact in front of being visible in front of your network. The key here is to build in the fourth pillar, which is community. So when you go to post something on LinkedIn, be active on LinkedIn, engaging with other people's content, and that will help you to get seen as a result. So a nice tip here is if you scroll down through your news feed, and you see a post that you're interested in and you comment on it, just do that on 3 or 4 posts and then put your own post out and you will get more visibility on your post. So being active on LinkedIn involves updating your profile. Of course, that's the first step, and creating content, but engaging with your community is also as important as it is to be posting your own content. And the third area that I want to talk to you about is your network. So if your network is full of people you're interested in, the other bits become easy. So for example, I can scroll down here and I can see a post from Mark Masters about an event. It's easy for me to comment on this. We scroll back down further. There's Holly Christie, a website designer I connected with recently. Misha Allen, somebody I met with last week in the Netherlands. Tracy Bedwell. These are all people that I enjoy interacting with. And that is because I am deliberate about who I connect with on LinkedIn. So when you get a connection request from somebody on LinkedIn, think to yourself, is this somebody I'm interested in? Is this somebody who's going to try and pitch me or sell me products or services that I'm not really looking to buy right now? Is this somebody who's going to be sharing content that I am going to find interesting? Or is this somebody who could become a potential client for our business? When you're first setting up your account on LinkedIn, a word of caution, don't try to connect with anybody and everybody as fast as you can, because what happens is, and we see this with clients all the time, you end up filling your network of people that you are not actually interested in. So it's much better to be more mindful about who you connect with. So are they a potential customer or client? If you are working within a specific area or industry and you want to build your connections within that industry, connect with those people. If you are looking for a new role, then absolutely. My tip would be go and connect with people who work already within that industry. If there is a company, so maybe you have like top 5 companies you want to work for, follow their company pages on LinkedIn and see who is working at those companies that you could connect to and add to your network. I'll show you how to do that. Here's a company called Grant Thornton in Northern Ireland. So let's imagine that they are one of my target clients, or they are one of the, if I'm going for a role, they're one of the companies on my target list of potential top employers. So what I suggest you do here is I would follow their company page, first of all, and then it's suggesting other people within the space that you might want to follow as well. And then you go down and you look at the people who work here. And what we're looking for is somebody who is in our second level network. So Roisin, Aidan, Sam, all of these people are in my second level network. So maybe Natasha is the marketing associate director. And so what I would do then is I would connect with her, and she's got the follow button first, but I would send a connection request and say, you know, you're building your network within Northern Ireland and you'd love to connect with this person on LinkedIn as a result. Then you could go down and look at the recent posts that they have done and you could engage with their posts. Or let's go back to the company page. And to get noticed by this company, we look at the posts that they have out. And we see 1 week ago, there's a post about rugby, Earth Day. So you will notice that there are lots of likes, but there are very few comments. So an easy way to stand out here is by commenting on their company page content, and that will get you noticed. So what I want you to do is update your profile so it's really reflecting you and who you are and the areas that you want to work in. Be more selective about who you connect with and who is in your network. So connect with people who are interesting, who work in the spaces you want to work in, people who will be interested in the content you are sharing, and don't just connect with anybody and everybody. Create content, as in posts on LinkedIn, and remember, you can outsource that to a company like ours or to a copywriter to get some help with that. But do get active and at the very least, engage with other people's content and other companies on LinkedIn, and you will see the number of views on your profile increasing and your visibility on LinkedIn increasing. I'll just show you now what this looks like on my profile. So how you know this is working is you go to your view profile and you scroll down to the analytics, and you will see 2,541 profile views, up 25% on the previous week. So you can measure if this is working by checking your profile views. If you don't have premium, you will still see the number of people who are checking out your profile. If you have LinkedIn Premium, of course, it becomes a lot easier. And just keep an eye on it. Do the work, get active, update your profile, build your connections, engage with your community, and keep an eye on your analytics. If you have any questions on this, please share them below. I invite you to like the video, leave a comment, share it with somebody who might find it useful, and make sure you subscribe to the channel.